Hello. Is this thing working? I don't know if it is. Oh, something's happening. Okay, I think it's working. Okay. I have no idea if anybody's here, because I don't know what I'm doing. But we're going to wait a minute. Oh, there you are. Hello, people. Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Say, I like airplanes if you can hear me. You can? Perfect. Okay. I am just making sure everything's all set up. There you go. Haha, it does work. Alright, I see the chat. There we go. We are planning a sick airport, agent. That's what we are doing today. I got my trusty water bottle here, so I stay nice and hydrated. But I'm going to spend a little while working on this airport, because we got to get this thing done before May. So we're running out of time. But yeah, it's going to be fun. So I got some people on the server here too. But yeah, we're in the city of Sequoia. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, I don't know how do I see how many viewers I have? Hold on, let me check this out. How does this thing work? Viewer activity. Stream health. Nope. Stream settings. Analytics. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think that's working now. Maybe. How does this work? Do. Oh, that's not the button. Okay. I think it's working now. I think. I know you guys can see me and hear me, but let me see. Okay. Just setting up my other monitor here. Please bear with me. Okay, there we go. I think we should be all good to go. Okay, there we go. Hey, Nate. How you doing? Nate's on the server. He's hanging out. Does anyone know if this is going to be on Twitch too? No, it is not. I don't know how to do that. I'm a YouTube man. I'm very surprised I got this working in the first place. And, let me know if this is laggy at all. It seems to be very smooth on my end, but I do get a warning saying the stream's current bitrate is lower than something. Is it 1.5 to 1 scale? Yes. Yes, it is. Hi, Cool. How you doing? Hi, Cascadia Ball. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sequoia International Airport so far. We do have a video that should be coming out this Friday, which is episode 2 of Airport Planner Plans a Minecraft Airport. And this is part of, episode 3. Let me actually see if I can record this at the same time. Hold on, I'm going to click a button. I hope it doesn't break. Is it going to work? Okay, I think it actually does work. Aha, okay, so I'm streaming and recording now. Very nice. Okay, so this is day 8. Although you guys have seen up to day 3. But 5, 6, and 7 have been recorded. Is it? Hold on. 4, 5, 6, and 7 have been recorded. There you go. So this is day 8. But I'll run you through this here. I'll try to keep an eye on chat there as well. Let's see. Resolution is good. Some chunks did not load. Oh yeah, this I'm over the void right now. But yeah, it has been a little while since I have live streamed. There, Dig Dug. Usually I don't do live streams because I forget how to build on camera. So we're gonna see if that's the case today. But I'm gonna walk you through it. Okay, so essentially this is the Sequoia International Airports. This way is north. You get the mountains up here. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Here you go. This is Sequoia. This is downtown. That is East Village over there. Those mountains are fully explorable, and I'm using Voxy so I can zoom way in, and you can see like every little thing over there, which is pretty cool. This is the Vancouver section, which is great. And yes, so I see a question in the chat there. Is he basing this off the Vancouver airports? Sort of. The interior decoration is definitely inspired by it. A lot of this is going to change, but you have the beautiful blue YVR carpet. which is very nice. But the actual shape of the terminal itself, we can see, is linear. So I'm actually using Ottawa as an inspiration because, it's relatively simple with the linear piers. The idea with this airport is to have something super simple and, have it substantially complete by May. So we're coming up on that pretty quick. But the idea is to have a substantially complete airport by the start of May, including the airside terminal and some landside as well, and ideally connect it to the city itself. But after that May 1st deadline, then, we go back to working on the city. And then once we get bored of the city again, we can come and add an expansion to the airport itself. So it's sort of like a real-life airport. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Oh, hi, Beppis. Beppis is in the chat. Everybody say hi to Beppis. No diagonal terminals. Nope, that is a giant pain. It is too much work. Maybe in the future we'll have some sections of it be diagonal, but it's so much work. Something like this is already a lot of work. But, yeah, it's going to be fun. Let's see. Oh, Beppis is on. Hello, Beppis. So we got lots of people on the server here. Beppis made these planes here. And this one up there. It's a nice looking plane. Is that Beppis? I think that's Beppis. Hello, Beppis. He's running away. Anyway, we will... Oh, where'd he go? Hello. No, get back here. Okay, Beppis is hanging out. Anyway, so in this stream, what I would like to do is... actually, I'm going to show you the process that I'm taking. So it might be a little bit different if you are making your own Minecraft airport and if you are the only one building it. But in this particular case, I am planning the airport, and I'm getting feedback and input from the builders. And the builders themselves, they are actually making it look pretty. So they have made this facade, which this one back here is probably going to change because I don't think there's actually going to be any aircraft back here yet. But they've made this beautiful facade here as a team. Then we have some passenger boarding bridges. We've got a fixed link, and obviously some stuff to finish over there. But a nice little roof up here too. And they've been working on the inside here as well. You do have a TGI Fridays, which I have been calling TJI Fridays because I've never been to one. But this was built by Dean. Pretty cool. I don't think Dean's on right now. But yeah, nice little spot. Let's see. I do have Axiom here as well. Let me turn those on so I don't break anything. Hey, what's up, Loft? Say WestJet 787. That one up there? No, I don't know. Maybe Beppis can answer. I don't think it's WestJet, but it might be a Beppis & Co. airplane. They've got a lot of money. What do you think of the Denver City airports? Well, I've only been in it for 20 minutes, literally sprinting through it to make a connection to San Francisco, which I barely did. I thought it was all right. I'd have to spend more time there to actually form an opinion on it. But the layout of the runways, and if you go look at the Denver airport, it is definitely interesting. Yeah, just go look at that on Google Maps, and you're going to say, hey, wait a second, is this real? But I'll leave that for you guys to discover. Anyway, so I am, well, right now I would like to work on the arrivals corridor. The idea is that these are large international flights, and you're a passenger, you are deplaning here, you come through here, walk through this right there, and if we go down here, it's a little bit dark right now, but we're going to work on that. If there's any Sequoia builders watching this, Beppis, I know you are watching this. I don't know if anybody else is. But I have rearranged a little bit of the inside here. So it'll be slightly different. Anyway, so international passenger, you will come up here. This is going to be an elevator. This is a little bridge here. There's going to be glass that goes up so that you can't go whoop and send something down there to a departing passenger. You do have to keep them separate. So you come this way. And to get to customs, you will fly all the way down here. And this one is for these handful of gates right here. But we're basically going to continue this way. So I need to figure out some layouts here. I also need to figure out pre-screening with your curb. I also need to figure out the check-in area and screening, stuff like that. But yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, let me take a look at the chat here. Sequoia looks insane. Yes, it does. We got a lot of cool stuff. Any tips on where to start planning? What about for ATC facilities? to actually start planning your airports, I'm going to have a video like specifically about like starting an airport. But basically what you're going to want to do to like at the very, very start, you need to make some aircraft stands like this. So essentially you're going to make some templates and then you can organize them like this. And then you essentially build your terminal around it. This here is called a Mars stand, so a multi-aircraft ramp system. So you can either have one large aircraft or two smaller aircraft like that. But that'll be in a video not this upcoming Friday, or maybe it will, but the next Friday after that. So I'll talk about that in detail. Have you tried the new /airport command? I don't think that works. I don't think that's the thing. I think you're lying to me. Let's see. Lizard says... this is going to sound a little dumb, but is 1.5 to 1 scale better in terms of building for player scale? I would argue yes. I mean, you can build it 1 to 1. It's going to take you less time to do that, but this is at 1.5 to 1, and it's really going to allow you to basically fit everything in. Now, usually I say 1.5 to 1 for like skyscrapers and things like that, just because it's so much easier to build at that scale. Like if you zoom in on these windows here, it's crazy how you can zoom so far, but these windows are 2 by 3. It's the angle. I promise there's another one in there. But yeah, if you were trying to build this at 1 to 1, you would have a really hard time actually making it look decent like that and to scale. But I would recommend 1.5 to 1. But yeah, okay, let's get started on here. Daniel says, how many gates is the airport going to have? I'm not sure yet, but it will change over time. So, okay, let's see here. So, something I need to think about. This is the domestic sector of the airport, and this is international. Canadian airports do have a third sector called transborder, which is flights to the United States, which essentially means that you have a U.S. pre-clearance facility, so you go through customs prior to actually getting on that flight bound for the U.S. Now, the advantage to this is as a passenger, you are already cleared into the U.S. before you get on the plane, so when you arrive in the States, you don't actually have to go through customs, and you can just go straight and get your baggage and then leave. So it makes it a little bit easier that way. For Canadian airports, that means that we do have to house those facilities, and we have an extra sector that we have to deal with. So there's pros and cons to that, but I'm not going to comment on that too much because, you know, I work in the industry. So this is on the internet, so I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. Let's see. Okay. So, okay. So 2 different sectors, domestic and international. Let me see. Okay. So I also have to take into consideration something called a swing gate. So that's probably what I'm going to do for 1, 2, 3, 4 gates. Now, I'm going to talk about this in the video coming up, not this Friday, but next Friday, or maybe even the one in this Friday. But a swing gate essentially is a gate that you have a piece of glass that separates each of them. And then airport operations or your terminal folks, they can open or close them depending on the demand throughout the different times of the day. So if you have a lot of international flights that are departing, and not as many domestic, you can swing the gates or to change the glass configuration inside so that 1, 2, 3, 4 gates can be international, and then from here down, that would be domestic. Or the other way, you can have all of these to be domestic, and then just these 2 as international. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Is the bitrate being annoying? Yeah, it's telling me that there as well. Recommended bitrate. How do I, hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. How do I change the bitrate? Hold on. Wait. Bear with me, fellas. Let me see. Settings. Stream. Oh. Can I, hold on. I'm going to try to change something. Okay, I'm going to click. Okay, please don't break. If I disappear, that's why. Okay, there we go. I just changed it. Need to download more RAM to increase the bitrate? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so I just changed the setting to 6,800 kilobytes per second, which it says that's the minimum. I don't know if that works. Still give me a warning. Okay, how's that? How's that? Let me know in chat. Let me know if that's working or not. Bitrate. Hello, is it going to work? Come on. Looks crisp now. Does it actually? It's still giving me a warning. It's very smooth now? Okay, cool, cool. Sweet. All right, if it acts up again, just let me know. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Alpine, what is the tallest skyscraper in the city? That is Central Park Tower, built by Beppis. Right there. Pretty tall one. It's like 700 blocks tall. It is pretty large. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so let's figure this out. So essentially the way that we're assembling this airport, we're doing it essentially component by component, and then making it, because some areas are variable, and we can essentially like design one part, design another part, and then we can connect it afterwards. Since we have Axiom and World Edit, we can move stuff around if we need to. So that's why we're building this airside section here. And then we do have a runway hanging out way down there. I don't know what Beppis' progress is on that. But, oh yeah, I need to actually decide on a runway length. Got to figure that out too. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, let me bring my speed up here. Okay. So, I think let's actually make some screening points. So, something that I need to figure out is what is the capacity of a screening checkpoint? Let's see. Where's my phone? Okay, I'm going to Google this. My mom just texted me. She said, lol. Okay, thanks, Mom. She's not watching, but... okay, let's see. Screening lane, hourly capacity, CATSA. Google's telling me 120 passengers per hour. Per lane. Okay. Oh, my Google's going off at me. Okay, so let's call it 120. Gotta write this down. 120 packs per hour per lane. There's obviously a lot more math I could do, and I probably will at some point, but I don't know if it's going to be for this preliminary version of the airports. But, yeah, it'll be cool. Okay. What's the largest project you've designed, help with in real life? The Vancouver International Airport, which is pretty cool. I also worked for the government for a while, so I worked on some other stuff, but can't tell you about that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's figure out some screening lanes here. Bring this down. So with the screening itself, I do need to think about international versus domestic. So we're actually going to have two different screening checkpoints. So what I would like to do is I would actually like to put one screening checkpoint way over here, because I do need to think about these swing gates, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are your swing gates, but they're not necessarily all going to be swing gates. They're not necessarily all going to be international gates. They may be domestic. So that means I want to put the international screening as far this way as I can. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to leave this row. And by the way, this is a structural grid. These are 21 by 21, including the columns. Just helps us plan a little bit. But, okay, so I'm going to take this. And I got to put this back up. So let me do a little something like this. So I will do place 0 reds. And if I have any Sequoia builders watching, I may get your help here in a little bit. Not yet, though, but I'm going to lay some stuff out, and then I'll give you guys some instructions. Okay, let's see. Okay, so actually, let's do a little bit of what we call functional programming, which essentially just means, hey, what do we need in this space? How big is it going to be? And then where is it going to go? So let's start that off. So screening lanes. They do have a standard size. Let me Google that as well. Let me see if I can. Let's see. I'm only going to use information that's like publicly available, because obviously I could find numbers that, you know, we actually use at airports, but I'm not trying to get myself in trouble. So I'm going to use publicly available information. How long is a screening lane CATSA. CATSA is the equivalent of TSA in Canada, by the way. Da, 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 da. Okay, how long are you? Nope, I don't want baggage sizes. Okay, I'm scrolling on my phone and I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. You know what? We're at Sequoia. We follow our own standards, so we'll just keep that. Okay, so we need screening lanes. We need secondary. So that's essentially some offices. If they find a little something, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna bring you into a room," and then they bring you into a room. So a secondary offices, just for break rooms, other spots, I guess. Let's see. We'll do a little break room actually for the employees. Maybe some like lockers and stuff. Lockers, washrooms, a little something like that. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm thinking. Let me look at chats. Matt planned the evil Canadian villains headquarters. I don't know what that means, but thanks. Hello from New Zealand. Hello. Have you been to any New Zealand airports? No, I have not. I've only been to Canada and the U.S. Start off with squares. Yes, that's the best way to do it, I find. Because you can always delete things. But I find that's the easiest way to do it. See ya, Dig Dug. Let's see. Is underground parking a good idea? Or no, because of ground shake from airlines? I don't know. Sometimes stuff goes underground. How do you apply to join this project? Go to alpine1.co. It should be in the description. And then click on Discover Sequoia. That'll be on my website. What's your favorite airport? I like YVR, but I am very biased. People mover for airports? Probably not until we get multiple terminals. But we do have some moving walkways down there, which does move people. I mean, technically legs are a people mover too. But you know what I mean. Okay, so let's see here. I would actually like to start... Okay, so screening lanes, secondary, offices, and a break room with lockers and a washroom. Okay, so let's figure this out. I would... Let me see. Okay, so I think with the secondary and all the offices and everything, I'm going to put it on this side. Because in screening checkpoints, you don't want any windows. Like on the side there. Also, I apologize if you can hear like sirens and traffic outside. My door is open. So, we'll see. Oh, my neighbor's outside too. He could probably hear me. But that's fine. Everything's fine. It smells like something is burning too, which is not good. I hope that's not me. Anyway, I guess we'll find out if fire alarm goes off. I don't have anything cooking, but I think somebody else does. And I think it's very done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's sufficient. So take this. Let's do a G mask 0, so global mask 0. I am using a combination of world edits and Axiom. There you go. So a little something like that. Okay, let's see. Yes, Hugo, 7 does come after 6. I'm glad you guys have finally discovered that. I learned this a long time ago, but I don't know. You guys seem very eager to learn that now. Okay. So this is, yeah, so that's going to be a mix of offices, secondary, and that one right there. So the actual screening lanes themselves. Let's see here. Okay. Actually, okay, hold on. I need to close my door. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, I have returned. Let me get my headphones on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I don't think I'm not cooking anything. So I think somebody else has cooked something and it smells like burnt food. So that's why I closed my door. Okay, all right, let's see here. So we're going to get some screening links here. Oh, we got lots of people on. Hello, everybody. Oh, Dean's on too. Hello, Dean. But, yeah, okay. Let me think here. Actually, it doesn't really need to be this long. This is very long. This is like 60 meters. Each of these is about 20. So let me actually pull this there. Let me take this out. Take my G-mask off. There you go. Okay. I'm actually going to shift this up here. Here we go. Okay. So, the actual screening lanes themselves, they're not too long, but there's going to be a lot of queuing area. So you go through the lines all the way up here. And a lot of this may change dimensions too, just by the way. Okay, let's see here. So, okay, I'm going to start actually. So this is where you get out of screening. So I'm going to go backwards. Okay, so over here we have something called a revestment area. So that is after security tears your bag apart and then they don't repack it for you and then they just give you your open suitcase with your stuff everywhere. Hopefully they give you a table, which is the revestment area, where you just throw your stuff on and then you repack your stuff. Sometimes you'll have like little chairs here too. So revestment, table, chairs to get things back in bags. And also to, put your belt on, tie your shoes, stuff like that. So we'll put it here. And let me see. So I'm going to put something like this. And okay. So then down here, you're essentially, I'm going to take some pressure plates to mark this out. I feel like using bamboo. Let's use bamboo just for now. So this is where the trays with your suitcases, they will go right here, and that's where you take them off. Okay. So then, actually, I am going to move this up a little bit. I'm actually going to do, no, hold on, let me think. Because there's a bunch of different ways you can design this. I want to keep this relatively simple because we can always change it later. What's the weather in Sequoia like today? It's pretty nice. Here in Vancouver, it's 18 degrees almost. Well, it will be later today. But I went for a nice walk along the beach with a coffee. It was nice. And then, yeah, I got back about an hour ago. But, yeah, pretty cool. Okay. So, let me think. So that one is going there. And I want to have the machine, like, it's like here-ish. What do you call it? Stair. I need that. I'm going to use bamboo for now. And then you're going to have a little computer monitor here. Computer. Here you go. So this is the X-ray machine. And essentially, I'm just going to use this for now. And Sequoia builders, I'm going to get your help here in just a minute. Let's move that one there. So this essentially blocks people from like grabbing their bag as soon as it comes through here. But it's going to go a little something like that. And then, oh, actually. So we'll do a little something like this. So the staff is going to be on this side. So they're looking at the X-ray machine. Bag comes through. Then it stops right here, and then the person here makes the decision. If they need to look at it further, it'll get shifted over here on a conveyor belt and then pushed down this way where they can look at it. Actually, yeah, we'll have it go all the way to the end here. And if it's clear, it'll just continue this way, and then people grab their stuff, go over to this revestment area. And if you do... So if your bag does get flagged, it's actually going to go to right here. So you will come and stand here, and then the officer person, they will stand right here. And they'll be like, hello, is this your bag? And you'll say yes, and then they'll go through it. So that's kind of how that works. So, you know, we'll do a little something like that. Okay. Let's see. I haven't taken a look at the chat. What are you guys talking about the San Jose Sharks for? Are you guys Macklin Celebrini fans? Is that what's happening? I like my Canucks, even though we're dead last. But hey, we got the first overall pick. So I really hope we get Gavin McKenna. I really, really hope we get Gavin McKenna. That'd be great. Anyway, is 3 screening lanes enough? I don't know. How big is your airport? Because that makes a huge difference. Okay. So, now what I need to do, I'm going to bring this out a little bit. And then 1, 2, 3, let's go 4. So, you're a passenger, you're going to come up here, you're going to throw your bag on here. So at some airports, especially the like higher capacity ones, you will often see like multiple stations, and then you'll have the bins coming like out here. You grab it from down here, you put the bin here, and then you put your suitcase and your jacket and your sometimes boots, I guess. Depends on the screening requirements. But you'll throw it there. When it's all ready, you push it back onto this conveyor belt, and then it goes down here and through the machine. You usually have a staff member right here that's like, hey, come on, hurry up. You're holding everybody up. Let's go. Come on. So we need to make sure that somebody's yelling at you right here. Just to, you know, because airports are notoriously relaxing places. So whenever people yell at you, that's definitely going to help. I'm not passionate about this at all. But, yeah, okay. And then usually between here, you do have dividers. I don't know how exactly we're going to do that. But, oh, how'd you do that? Oh, no, that's not good. This is what I get for giving everybody op. Okay, so we'll do a little something like that. Got you? Yes, thank you. Okay. So now I need to figure out... basically, we're going to mirror this on this side. But I would... Let's see. 3. Let's do a little something like that. So this is the metal detector. I'm also going to have one of those other machines where you like stand here and you like put your arms up and then the thing goes whoop. You know what I'm talking about? Something like that. But I'm going to let somebody else design that. Maybe I'll just do a little something like this. So these are just approximate sizes here. Something else to consider, these columns. So it might be a little challenging here. Trying to get everything perfect. But let me think. Okay, so I got that one. Okay, let's see. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this over so far. Because ideally, if you can have them kind of like squished together, that'd be great. But it's kind of tough. Okay, so I'm going to flip. Let's see. Okay. So essentially, you're going to have people coming up here and then over here as well. Okay. Can I push that one there, maybe? So that's enough room. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, that's more than enough room. But the closer I can get these together, the more of them I can fit. The less room I have to use. Just trying to make it work with the columns here, too. Make sure that is off. Item frames for dividers. Yeah, we could. I prefer not to use entities if we can avoid it. But, okay, let me just paste that there for now. So this is not actually going to be this wide. It's probably going to be something like this. If there's any Sequoia builders watching, feel free to teleport to me if you want to help out building this design here. That would be awesome. But detector. Here you go. So it'll be about yay big. Something like that. And then here-ish can have the like 360 scan thing. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah, this is Beppis. Hello, Beppis. Beppis is in the chat too. Oh, a reference? Anything you want. I'll leave it up to you. I don't think I can show too many pictures on the stream without getting copyrighted, so I'm going to try to avoid that. Cool. Thank you, Beppis. But, yeah, okay, that works. So we'll leave it like that. Cool. It's actually quite wide. Actually, Beppis, I might push this in by 1. So if you can get both of these to be 4 wide, that'd be awesome. Because, yeah, this is going to be challenging. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me grab this one. Actually, I'm going to grab that one right there. Okay, you come here. And then I'll do a little something like... So I need enough room for the staff to actually walk through here. So I think probably 2 blocks. It's okay. Yeah, that works. Something like that. Then I'm going to flip it. And then what do I have between here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both want to be 4 wide. Oh yeah, let me move it here for you 1 second. Let's see here. Take this one. And then I'm just going to shift that by 1. Okay, so that's the proper size now. There you go. So then, yeah, just a metal detector. And, I mean, you can stagger them if you want. Like, if you want 1 up here and 1 back here. But as long as people can't, like, run through, that'd be perfect. Appreciate it, Beppis. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to take this. Make sure I have that all selected. And boom, there we go. So, just making sure the employees have enough room back here. Here you go. Does not look too bad. Okay. How's the bit rate, guys? Is it looking okay? It says it's excellent on my end. But I just want to make sure it's actually looking good for you guys, too. But, okay. That looks decent. Looks good. Perfect. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to get that one. Oh, gotcha. Flip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Easy. There you go. That's looking pretty good. So then this one. So I can, aha, it does work. Okay. So it should not interfere. Oop, it should not interfere with the structural grid, which should be good. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see. Okay. I think we can go for 8. Now, at some point, we're probably going to need to expand this size, depending on how many flights we have and the different peaks throughout the day. But those are some numbers that I don't want to get into just yet, but maybe in the future. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And there you go. This is international screening. It's easy enough. Okay, there we go. Hugo says you should definitely take from YVR those wacky lights hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, those ones are cool. That's the log jam lighting. I got a tour from the in-house architect at YVR, going through the entire terminal. It was pretty cool. But I may get her opinion on this airport at some point too, because I do know her. So stay tuned for that. I haven't asked her yet. She doesn't know, but we'll see if that happens or not. Let's see. I wish Alpine would have designed Montreal's airports. No comment. No comment because I may know the people that did. So I'm not putting that on the internet. Ever thought about building a movie studio or set for Sequoia or any other city? I think that'd be pretty cool. There's a lot of ideas that we definitely want to add to Sequoia. But, I mean, even one project like an airport, this is going to take a little while. So we will get to it at some point, but Sequoia is going to be around for a while. Please use wood. We might. We do have a little bit over there, if you see that right there. But we may incorporate it in other places as well. Xona says, I downloaded Redum. Haha, that's great. That's the software that I was using in the previous video to design runways and rapid exit taxiways. That's pretty cool. I remember applying to Sequoia, and he said, when the time comes to airports, he'll consider. The application process with Sequoia, it's more like if I know you, I guess. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, I want to mostly focus on building rather than like managing a server. But, ooh, that's looking cool. Very nice, Peppus. Let's see. A theme park. Yeah, that'd be cool, too. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got to get back to building. I will look at your comments here in a little bit. But, okay. So you have this wall here. And the PSL, that is the primary security line, will essentially just be straight through here. So that essentially means you are either through screening or you are not. And the PSL, that is the line that splits it. Okay. So screening looks good. I do need to figure out some queuing here as well. So let me think. So I'd like to leave probably 3 blocks there. So, oh no. Okay, so you're going to have some people here. Let's go maybe like 5. So maybe we'll have a little podium here. Staff here. And they will essentially direct you to a different number. And then we'll number them somehow. But yeah, okay. So we'll be queuing. It's going to be like a nice long queue. Oh, actually. Hold on. Let me... Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. So I am actually going to pull this way a little bit. So I'll have some queuing here. And I'm actually going to have a couple different queuing lines. So this one. And a little something like this. Is this going to fit perfectly? Yes, it is. Haha. And then this will be, I don't know what to call it, but you know how like in some airports, like if you have like a Visa credit card, you get to like skip a big line. What's the name for that? I should know, but do you guys know what the name for that is? I know there like sometimes it's like Nexus if you're going into the US. Maybe there's some other stuff you could call it, but special line for people that paid extra. There you go. Okay, we'll have that one. And yeah, so you get a little shorter line there if you have like a special credit card or something. Oh, actually, I want to flip this. That's what I want to do. Let's do that. Control F. There you go. Okay. And the reason is because I want these to be side by side. So you have staff here. And then they'll tell you which lane to go to. So, okay. And then lots of room here because this is going to be busy. People are going to be walking behind here and also kind of queuing right there. So that should work. And this one, I believe I should be able to... I can just bring this all the way over there. So that'll go right up to the wall. And then this here, this is more just for like staff, so I'm actually going to block that off a little bit. Okay. And what I can actually do, so this will be a little bit easier. Well, something like that. There you go. Fix that. Get those columns in there. Kix, hello. Greetings from Austria. Nice. So that one's going to go there. And now I can essentially just boop, 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 and boop. Okay, there you go. So with the actual, so okay, the things, you know, like the little things with like the fabric. It's basically this thing. So those are called stanchions. So the idea with that, they're not actually going to be full blocks. So in reality, it's going to be either like a glass pane or like something like that. So it's not going to be one wide. It's actually going to be two wide because it's going to go from center, a full block, and then center. So you have half here, one, and then half. So that's a total of two. So it's a little bit easier to get around once that's in place. But yeah, should be pretty cool. Do you need a line for families? Families can suck it up and go in the regular line. Too bad. You can wait like everybody else. I think that's normally how it is anyway. So, but okay, let me regular line. There you go. Throw that there. Pre-check, fast pass. Yeah, you guys might be right. Extender says, when I grow up, I want to yell at people at airports. I mean, you can just go to an airport and yell at people. Security might kick you out, but you can, I guess. I wouldn't recommend it. You might get put on a no-fly list, but, you know. Anyway. Oh, hi, Meta. Meta, are you watching? Just give me a little, if you are. Please don't say anything inappropriate. Timbits. Oh yeah, you need to make a Tim Hortons. Okay, remind me in like half an hour because I'm slowly expanding this. I got to figure out the layout first. But I will give you a spot to make a Tim Hortons, so we will do that. Okay, all right. So what I need to do now, I'm actually going to open this up here. We'll go this way. So over here, we are going to have secondary. So that's going to be in here. So it's a 4. We'll make these identical in size. So we'll have that one and that one. So in here, these are basically, it's just going to be like a desk, a chair, and then another chair or a couple chairs. So essentially like a customs officer can, talk to you. And then the passengers can sit right there. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting a text. Hold on, I gotta respond. Sorry guys, I'm just like really popular, no big deal. Not really, but okay, there you go. I have sent a text. It is not from my mom this time. I don't know if my mom's watching. Hello, Mom. Everybody say hi, Alpine's mom. I don't think she's watching, but if she is, then that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, over here, if there's any builders in Sequoia that want to make a little office here, that would be very cool. So maybe let's see. So this one, ooh, nice. I'm gonna check that out in a second, Peppers. But so the idea here, have a little desk, and then the customs officer will sit back here, and then the up to probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4 people. They can kind of like either sit here or stand here, and the customs officer will be like, "Hello, why are you going places?" And they'll say, Yeah, and then you can just like duplicate it on this side. But you can have windows. Just make sure that they're at least this high up, just so that people can't like see in, you know. Appreciate it. And okay. And then I think this will be just like a electrical closet. That'd be cool. Okay, so I know this is bad to do on live stream, check on my phone, but I'm coordinating some stuff. Yeah, I just gotta set an alarm. Okay, there we go. Phone addict. Nah, some friends and I we're going down to the beach later, so that'll be fun. Oh, this is cool. I like this flooring. That's nice. Alrighty. Okay, let me see. Let me check chat here because I haven't done that in a little bit. Once you turn 16, you get arrested. What is that, huh? What are you guys talking about? You guys talking about Peru for some reason? Okay. Let's see. So Darkvians wants to know what type of stuff for people with disabilities could you add at the airports? So that ties back to a concept called universal design. And essentially, it just means like designing for everybody. So actually, I'll give you an example. The biggest thing is for your elevation changes, like this one right here. You do need an elevator. So the elevator is going to go right here. And then you're just going to be able to go up just like that. Actually, I need to... Let me do that. Boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop. Very nice. But anytime you have an elevation change, you do need to include an elevator. It doesn't necessarily have to be like adjacent to it, although that is better. But you know, elevators are very expensive, especially compared to like stairs. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, let me keep looking at your chat here, or my chat. Everybody saying hi to my mom. I'll let her know. Let's see. Kayla's saying, watch my videos. Appreciate it, Kayla. Making me want to get in gear and start an airport. Yeah, I'm going to have a video coming out not next week, but the week after on Friday called How to Start a Minecraft Airport. And it's basically me just like flying through here and talking about what I was talking about at the start of the stream. Talking about like these different aircraft stands and the different passenger flows inside, how to lay things out, the structural grid, things like that. But I can't make a video called How to Finish a Minecraft Airport because I have not done that yet. But this one will get done. I really hope. So this is my main project right now. But hopefully that'll help you out. Okay, let's see. I knew it. He's automated. I heard the beep boops. Yes. Don't worry about it. Quick question. Have you thought about looking at other airports and different servers like Walk? I would like to explore a bunch of different servers at some point. But yeah, I really like, you know, my main focus is this airport because, you know, I do need to get it done by May 1st. I mean, I don't have to, but it's going to get done by May 1st. So that might be something to explore afterwards. Let's see. This project will never be done. I mean, airports are technically never done. They're always evolving. The A in Alpine stands for Alpine. Man, you guys just have a stroke of genius today. Wow, you guys are brilliant. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I think this is a pretty good size. Wow, Beppis, you are fast. How do you... Wow. This looks great. Might get a little light in here too, but I'll let you figure that out. I think it'd be cool if we repeated this wall pattern along these red lines here too. That'd be awesome. And let me do a little something back here as well. Let's see. Oh, Beppis, once you're done with these ones here, if you actually want to copy and flip it over on this side, that'd be awesome too. So that the entrance is like here-ish. That'd be awesome. And then in the middle here, we do need some offices. So let's see. So probably just some little offices. These are not for passengers. These are just for like... Actually, I'll make them the same size. If you want to copy paste them, you can and just change them up. But I'll leave that up to you. Flip what? That's one way to get my attention. So essentially, like if I clone this here, then I'll flip it, and then I'll basically just line it up here and then paste it down here. If it's good to go, I can just do that right now. Let me know with your giant text on my screen, which I really don't know how you do it. I can't read that. I'm just going to assume that's a yes. There you go. I'll paste that right there. And then, so this section in here is actually going to be a break room. So probably some like tables and a little microwave and maybe some like lockers up against the wall. Just for the screening employees to do their thing. And then I'm actually going to take this because I actually like this wall design. And do a little something like this. And we'll just bring this all the way up here. Actually, we'll leave that open. And yeah, maybe if we want here, we could replace this. I'll just set it to regular glass for now, but yeah, a little something like that. Oh, thank you. Beppis is very fast at building. I'm sure you guys could figure that out. Somebody in chat says, back in my day, you had to learn the block IDs. They were all still numbers. Yeah, I remember a lot of them. 43:8. I'm a big 43:8 guy. I remember snow blocks are 82. Levers are 69. It's pretty hard to forget that one. Here you go. Wait, how wide is this one? Oh, it's 3. So I will also make this one 3. There we go. Cool. There you go. That's 43:8, I think. Maybe. Oh, no, that's upside down. So this is just 44. I remember that one. Stone is 1. Grass is 2. Dirt is 3. Coarse dirt is 3:1. It's a classic. I can't read, guys. You're putting too much text. I can't read that. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. My bad. All segmented out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Please use replace block feature, I beg. Nah. I'm going to use click. That's what I do. Default clay is nice too. Yeah, I agree. Thoughts on Indianapolis International Airports? I got to be honest, I haven't spent too much time on it. These are the solutions. Whoa. Bonjour. This is so complicated. Because you won't. I've already forgotten what the other messages have said. Turn chat on? Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna keep chat on. Just don't get me banned, thanks. Okay, there you go. All right. Chat is on live stream, by the way. I don't know how many of you guys are watching, but free at last. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see. Chat is on, huh? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mata. Okay, all right. Let's see here. So up here is going to be lots of circulation. Oh, Beps is saying, I was trying to say your addiction to default glass is worrying. Nah, I like my default glass. It's great. Oh, this is not against... Oh, never mind. Sorry. This can't have a window. I thought this was going outside. Oops. Sorry, that's my bad. I thought this was directly connected to outside. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are right. Okay. Okay. So even if we want to bring this actually up to here, let's do that. And then maybe up here, this can just be like pipes and stuff that are in the ceiling. So we can do something like that. Let me slow down a little bit. So I will do something like this. Here you go. So this is technically an exterior wall. More than likely, we'll have an extra layer here to cover this up. So, oh yeah, yeah, Zen, I am streaming. Okay. Do a little something like that. Place 0 hands. That's a command I like. If you type the word hand, so whatever block is in your hand, it will use that in World Edit, which is great. Okay. Let's see. Joyous asks, are there rules for how tall an air traffic control tower can be? Probably. I would imagine there's some restrictions on it, because there's restrictions on buildings around the runways for obvious reasons. I would imagine there are. I don't know off the top of my head, but that's a good question, because it has to be tall enough to be able to see all of the aircraft gates. But yeah. Genuine question, isn't it easier using Axiom instead of typing in commands every time? Probably. The issue is I don't know how to do that. So I can use this stuff. So like move, clone, stack. I don't know what smear does. I kind of know what extrude does. I kind of know what erase does. I can do symmetry too. But really the big reason, like we have a commercial license for Axiom on the City of Sequoia server. Mostly because some of my builders, I know Beps really loves it, but some of our builders are very, very good at it. And they can build quite quickly with it. And also, you know, I wanted to give it a try, especially for designing like little things and like moving and stacking and flipping and rotating, which, you know, there's a lot of that in a city. I find it's a lot easier with Axiom itself. But I mean, I've been using World Edit since like 2014, I want to say. So I'm very used to it. So I don't know, just kind of a force of habit. But yeah, pretty cool. For the builders, if anybody would like to start on this queuing area, having some stanchions here. So this is the regular line here on the left. And then you have the special line for people that paid extra or have like a fancy credit card or something that gives them benefits. They go through the shorter line here. And then up here, if we want to have like a little podium or something, so that's where the staff is, they stand here. And then once you get to the front of the line, the staff says, okay, I want you to go to number 2. We're also going to need signs on which one number 2 is. So this is 1 through 8. Probably start on number 1 down there. I don't know where I'd want the signs, but yeah, something like that. Just some ideas. Okay, let's see. I also have, I am recording this as well. I don't know how much storage I have left, so we'll see how much of this actually ends up working. But yeah, okay. So I'm going to copy and paste this here. Let me get all of this. There you go. Oh yeah, it's a cool design. The redstone, that's nice. With some shaders too, it glows red, which is kind of fun. Okay. Ooh, wait. Is there a way to like unselect with oh, never mind. I got it. Answer my own question. Okay, let's see. So flip. I am going to grab these in just a second. Let me go right there. Make sure I didn't mess anything up. Haha, looks good. Somebody says, are you an engineer or an architect? Technically neither. I'm an engineer in training. But yeah. Okay. There we go. Take that, Control F. Bring that right there. There we go. What's an engineer in training? An engineer in training in Canada is what you have to be for 4 to 5 years, depending on what province you're in, before you can apply for your PEng designation. So that's when you become a professional engineer. And let's see. Okay. And looking at the chat here, Hugo says, on my fictional airport, I use trigonometry to measure how tall it would need to be for the aircraft at the gates to be visible from the air traffic control tower. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, if you guys go on Google Maps in 3D view at the Vancouver International Airport in Vancouver, BC, if you find gate 67, there's actually a giant sign on the roof that says 67. I've walked by it. It's very cool. I've taken a picture with it too. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I know you'd love that, Beppis. Oh, funny number. It's been there a while. They didn't just do it for the meme. They did not spend all that money just for a meme. But that would be really funny if they did. Anyway. My wife took half the kids. Oh, that's not good. Should probably speak to a lawyer. Okay, let me... Boop. Oh, we'll have to, let me see. Okay. So, Beppis, I got a little question for you here. I do need to create a little bit of a gap here. I'm wondering if we should, like, shift one that way, maybe one, like, a little bit this way. Wonder what you think. Just so people can, like, walk through here. Yeah. A little something like that. Honestly, if you want to just, like, put it on the side, too. Either way. Yeah, that works. Cool. Works for me. Thank you. So now I will just copy paste that. Okay. Let's do something like this. And that one will go there. Haha. Okay. Good. I don't know what's going on in chat, but I'm not going to get into it. What does INT'L mean? That means international. First time catching a stream. How often do you stream? Not very often. I think the last time was multiple months ago. So this is a rare occurrence. But when I'm on stream, usually I get some stuff done. So. Okay, let's see here. Beppis says it's going to be my final stream. Oh no, that's not good. Let's see. Okay. Grab this. Yeah, we'll do a little something like that. Put that over here. Get that in place. Cool. And then I'm actually going to put that one there. Oh, I broke something. Nope, close. Okay. Any basic tips for beginning an airport? Yes. So what you're going to do, make some aircraft stands, some large, medium, and small. Small ones are way over there. I haven't used them yet. And then you're just going to stack them into the configuration that you want your terminal to be. And then what you're going to do is start a structural grid just like this. These are 21 by 21, including the columns in the middle. Stack that, and then you essentially carve out the airport interior just like that. That's sort of how I would start. So, okay. Hey, Alpine, quick question. How many hours a day/week do you spend on Minecraft building? Surprisingly, not that much. All my builders here, they're very dedicated. They love building here, so they do a lot more building than I do. But I do a lot of planning. Well, actually, it depends. They've actually taken a lot of the planning up, especially over here. This has been mostly them. I haven't done a whole lot. But less than you think. Yeah, Beppe says 7 hours a day minimum. Okay, let's see. Okay. So this one is also going to be just a solid wall. So I'll take and let's do a little something like replace. No, hold on. Replace red's hands, and I'm gonna do the same thing, but with white concrete pattern. Oops. Place 0 hands. Okay. That looks decent. I'm actually going to leave these as yellow. Just for now. That one's okay on the end there. But I'm just going to leave it yellow for now. We can come and replace those later, because I may want to have them as a different color, just so we can kind of see the structural grid. All right. Dean is testing it out, so if you do want to bring your horse, you can. Oh, no. Yeah, you can't bring that on the plane. I think they're going to confiscate that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to keep copying and pasting these, but the ceiling itself is going to be quite low, so it is going to be right here. Probably just like a white tile or something. There was a nice design over here. This one right here that I do like. So maybe if we want to use like a combination of like these lights, like this ceiling pattern or material, just over here, that'd be awesome too. But yeah, I'll let you guys figure that out. Okay, let's see here. Smidgy says, can I be the TSA agent at your airport? Yes, absolutely. You can stand right there. That's your job. What is going on here? All right. I'll let you guys keep doing your thing. Oh, man. Anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open this up here. We'll do this. So this is why I like using the structural grid. So you can essentially just like open stuff up if you need to. So we'll do a little something like that. Yeah, okay. Cool. So check-in's going to be up here. This is also probably going to be open. But, hi, Dean. What's going on? Hanging out? I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm going to go this way. It's just average Sequoia activities. Okay, you guys have fun. Hey, you can't have that in an airport. I don't think you can have that. I'm getting sniped. Ooh, free arrows. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to get back to work. Okay, let's see here. No TSA yet. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to take this. So if somebody wants to build a little table over here, that'd be cool. And maybe if you want to add like a little, or not a stool, but like a little bench to like sit on so you can like put your shoes back on. Maybe like right in the middle here. So you have like one line here and then one line here. That would also be cool. So I'll let you guys figure that out. I am going to take this. And just make sure I have that in the right place. Oh, hold on. Let's cancel that. You come here. We're going to select all of this. Oh, I messed something up. That one there. And I do need these ones as well. There you go. Okay, so I should have everything here. Let's see. Okay. So take that one. And just make sure we have this whole thing selected. Nice, good looking tables. Appreciate it. So, oh, Beppis is one step ahead of me. I think it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to go here, Beppis. Let me put that there. Okay, and I'll copy it once more. you. Okay, we got it. Teamwork. Make sure I have all of that. And there we go. Okay, I think that's right. Does that look right? Okay. That looks good. Put your vest back on? Yeah, sort of, Dean. I mean, if you do have a vest and you take it off, then yeah. But, yeah, okay. So, maybe... Let's see here. If, I'd like to also have, like, a little bench here. So, like, these 3 blocks are facing this way. Just, like, a place to sit. So you can, like, put your shoes back on. And then, like, maybe, this one's facing this way. So it's actually 2 benches. Yeah, pretty much. Sweet. And then we'll stack it down there. So very nice. All right. Cool. Hey, excuse me. Where do you think you're going? Do you have your boarding pass? Excuse me. Where are you? Yeah, get him, security. Get him. Everybody's taking out. Hi, Zen. Oh, man. This place is going to be a war zone by the time we're done. Oh, man. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay, so there's staff behind here. What I might actually add here as well. Maybe if we want to add a little something here. Just so that it's... Oh, actually, maybe I'll just do this. We'll take that one. So, sorry, I'm not paying attention for chat right now. I'll check it here in a little bit. So a little something like that. So that's all staff back there. The floor. You know what? Let's leave the floor material for now, because I think we should include, or like we should incorporate it into the rest of this here as well. But yeah, we'll keep working on the design here first. We do need a ceiling though. We do need a ceiling here. So I do kind of like this one over here. But lots of light. We're going to need a lot of light. And probably a lot of security cameras kind of hanging off of it as well. But yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, let me check chat here. I haven't looked at it in a minute. Thank you, Boxer Boy. Appreciate it. Did you have to learn a lot of calculus in school? Yeah, I took pre-calculus in grades, I think it was 10 and 11. And then calculus started in grade 12. And then you do take more calculus classes in university in first and second year. Beppis is always one step ahead. Yes. Beppis is pretty quick. Let's see. If the width of the entry area and the security area are the same, how do I not make the security area feel too wide? That's by externity. If the width of the entry area... externity, you might have to clarify. I'm not sure I understand your question. The horse was fast tracked, leave him alone. Fair enough, Hugo. That's a good point. Hey, Alpine, do you know where the differences are in civilian airports and military airports? Yeah, I mean, they are fundamentally different. I mean, in terms of like the air side, they're probably pretty similar, except a lot more parking at military airports, I would imagine. A drug sniffing camel, yeah. Yeah, we ran out of dogs here. So we use camels. Would you ever use custom models? I mean, we do have a handful of entities. I don't know what's going on here. It's just hanging out. We do have a handful of entities, but you know, kind of the philosophy is like limit the use of entities so that like if you're a builder and you don't know how to use display entities, you can like walk through here and kind of get the gist of like how to build things. So that, and like, you know, I don't want to like lag people out too hard. Have you heard about Bobby? Yeah, I use Voxy, actually, so I use this one here. So these are my settings. You can change this one here as well. So let me... No. No. Oh, no. No. It won't let me. Oh, that's so sad. All right. That's fine. Greetings from Miramichi. I've been there. I've gone flying there. I grew up in Fredericton. Do you use custom player heads? I've been meaning to install a plugin. I got to do that at some point. Didn't use Distant Horizon before? Yes, I do still have it installed right here. But Voxy, you can zoom in like really, really far. And I don't know, the detail I find is a lot better. Like you can see the textures on that building like way over there, which is very cool. But yeah, okay, I think I've answered most of your comments. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you guys are super helpful, by the way. This is like way faster than I could have built it. Oh, and you guys got templates too? Nice. What's going on here? No, the poor horse. I don't know what's okay. I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. Okay, so I'm actually going to design a little ceiling here. Let's take this. I do like this one. So do I have night vision? I do not. Let me see. Okay. So when you're designing your structural grid, I always like to include two. So this is the ceiling for this floor, and this is the floor for this one. So essentially what I'm going to do, go here, place 0 hands, and I'm going to give myself some night vision here real quick. Just temporarily. There we go. And I've turned off particles for the night vision because that gets annoying pretty quick. But yeah, so for now, this is going to be like super simple in terms of the decor. Usually screening doesn't have a whole lot of decor anyway. But yeah, oh, actually, I can just go up here. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. So now I'm going to design some lights. Here's another command that I also like. So I'm going to take /middle and then hand, and then that generates a block right in the middle. So here's how I'm going to space this out. So I have 1, 2, and then if I repeated it on this side, which I'm not going to, but if I did, it would be a gap of 3. So between lights, 1, 2, 3. Therefore, in the middle, I also want to have a gap of 3. So I'll do something like this. Like this. And, okay. If you guys want to help out with lights too, feel free. Basically, I'm just trying to like make a design that I can fit within this area and then kind of stack them around. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know you could put those different directions. Huh, cool. Okay, let's keep these the same way. TGI Fridays? Hold on, wait. Let me finish these lights. I'll be over in a second. I'm afraid to... Actually, you know what? Let's see. What's happening? Oh, no. Is this a live class? Oh, no. It was okay. It seems a little overcooked, but I don't know. That's just me. Oh, that's not good. Well, those are... What are these, like chives or something on it? Oh, nope. That's not what I want. Mmm, delicious. I don't want to know what that is. I'm not drinking that. Nice try. You got a camera and everything. That's cool. Oh, yeah, we got shelves here, too. That's pretty fun. Wade's working away at some stuff. That's cool. Oh, look, you got an armor stand. It's a cool way to do a plant. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Mmm, delicious. Nice. Okay. I need my inventory space. Okay, I'm going back here. I gotta finish these lights. Okay. Let's see. Eat up, guys. Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, let's see. So okay, let's space this out. Do something like that. No, so that doesn't work. If I do 4, 4, nope, that doesn't work either. What about 5? Can I do 5? Ah, there you go. So that's sort of my process. So 5, 5, and 5 with a gap of 1, and then between here, you're gonna have a gap of 3. So we'll do this. And a little something like that. Okay. I don't want to know what's happening over there. Okay. So let me take this. Colby moving to Freddie next year for school. Ooh, nice. Very nice. I did my first year at the University of New Brunswick. Then I transferred to Carleton. But good luck with the studies. Okay, so I am here. Put that in there. 1 and 10. What is going on? I'm gonna spy on them. I don't know what's happening. Are you guys like making a TV show? What are you doing? Is that a brewery? Oh, I know. Never mind. I know what's happening. I'm gonna go back this way. Oh man. Okay, let's see here. So I think Mata designed this. I can't remember. But yeah, okay. So this one also has a gap of 3. That's 4 wide. Okay. I like this design, so I'm actually going to do that too. So, oh, but I can't do that in the middle. Okay, so maybe I can do a little something. Oh, a little something like that. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh. And then take this. Actually going to go all the way up there. Turn all those off. Little something like that. And, okay, we'll do that. So obviously I can't bring the stair all the way around there because I do have another one there as well. Oh, nope, I have an idea. I still have bad omen apparently. But, polished irate stairs. Take something like that. And actually what I can do, we'll bring this one there. But I'm actually going to do this instead. You guys see what I'm doing? Okay, so we'll do that. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'll leave them be. I'll have more for you guys to do here in a few minutes. Okay, I just got to get this ceiling done here. Wade says he has a hot take in chat. I don't know how this is going to go. But ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out. Wade, what is your hot take? This is not going to be good. Okay, there you go. I do like this. Just a different arch. I don't... Okay. Let's see here. So now I need to take this one and essentially, is that the way to do it? Yeah, there you go. Okay. And this one, flip. Put that one right there. Just make sure everything lines up. Haha. Looks pretty good. So thank you, Mata, for this design here. I believe it was you that made it. But yeah, there you go. So these are frog lights, which I don't use too often, but I think I should. But they are way up here, so it might be a little bit darker here. It should have a light level, I think, using F3. Maybe? I don't know where the light level is. I think they changed it. I think F3 is a lot smaller now. But oh well, that's fine. Hello, JB. Press F3 and F6. Okay, I'll try it later. Thank you in the chat though, but yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Essentially, what I'm gonna do instead, well, not instead, but I'm probably gonna do this anyway. Basically, I'll do this temporarily, but if you just select all of this, replace 0 light. Now all of a sudden, light 1. There you go. And if you hold it in your hand, now you can see there's light blocks there. So do a little something like that. So actually, I'm gonna undo that. And then it'll slowly disappear. There you go. I'm on call. What is going on here? Okay, what is... I don't know what's happening here. What did I walk into? Am I part of the cast or am I the audience? What am I doing? We're filming a movie? I'm up? Oh. Hello. That's all I got. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Cast money? Take the money and run. It's a heist movie now. I'm so good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Maybe I'll come back for more later. I'm keeping that. It's my cast money. Give me a Grammy. I think it's an Oscar, but sure. I'll take it. All right. I got to get this thing done. Okay. Boop. A little something like that. Hello, Beppis. Oh, thank you. Oh, for me? Is this my Grammy for acting? It is? Okay, thank you, thank you. I will keep this too. This is mine. I'll keep this beside my cast money. Oh, man. Want a Grammy for acting. That's what they give Grammys for. Okay, let's see. So, let me keep this going here. So I am doing that. That one. And, oh, I don't want to do that because that one. Hold on. Boop. Okay, there we go. So how wide is this one? That's 12. That's 13. I could copy that. I could copy one, probably. So I'm actually going to do this. And do a little something like that. What I'm actually going to do... Oh, no, wait. I'm going to do this. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat right now. Here, I'll check chat in just a minute. To that one. And then you go right there. Okay, so this one's going to be 4 and that one's 5, which is okay. So that works. And... Oh, shoot. I didn't do that. Come here. You come over here. You go there, and then I'm actually going to take this one, but not the same width. And do that. Okay. Now let's do a little circle around. Did I screw this up? What's going on here? Is that 2? No, I don't want 2. Hold on. Oh, I'm struggling here. I did mess it up. Okay, so I actually have to shift this. So that's going to go 1 there before I... Boom. Okay, got it. And then that one also has to move. So that goes there. And you place 0 hands. Okay. So that, yeah, okay, that's better. That's what I want. So now I'm going to copy air on. And I think they're having a comedy show up there. All right. I'm gonna keep working on these lights. Why did the Alpine cross the road? Well, I want to know. Why did the Alpine cross the road, Beppis? To get more timber? Yeah, good one. That's a good one. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see here. So you go right there. And gotta move this. And a little something like that. Nope. You go there. Okay. Davis says, is there going to be a control center near the airport for approach and departure controllers? Yes. I think that'd be very cool. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the airport itself. You can have it like pretty much anywhere. Those are area controllers. Yeah, that's a really good idea, actually. I'm going to go back this way. You guys have fun. Oh, man. Okay, get that in there. Okay, I got to finish this up here. What time is it? Okay. I've got about an hour before I got to go. But, yeah, we'll get her done. Okay. So, I mean, this is the great part about building on these structural grids. You can copy and paste stuff so much easier. It's much nicer. So let's make sure that all of that is in the correct place. You come here. I actually need to extend that one more. Extend one down. Yep. And then... Okay. Boom. Here you go. Okay, I think that works. And so now what I'm actually going to do is take this. I'm going to stack one block down, and then I'm going to add minus S at the end here to include that selection. And also minus A. Here you go. So now this is all selected. Now I'm going to do replace hand. So that's my block in the hand. I can't talk. It's going to replace this trapdoor, which I have in my hand, with light. Here you go. Okay, yeah. Is that still too dark? That might be a little too dark. Hold on, I'm going to undo. Stack one down, minus A, minus S. Nope, can't do that because that screws up. That's, let me see. So if I place hand lights, there you go. Okay, so I think that should be enough light. I mean, it does look a little bit dark here. You can see the shadows there. I don't know if I want to do like a blanket light all the way across. But, oh, Wade says, what about iron trapdoors? We could do that. I was actually copying the design from this one over here. Over by the gates, the gate podiums. So that was kind of the idea behind it. But I think it looks all right for now. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me check YouTube chat. What are you guys talking about? This is painful to watch. Oh, that's not good. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. Okay, let's see. You should make the air traffic control tower like that quirky one in Vancouver on a skyscraper. That'd be interesting. Oh, like Harbor Center? That'd be kind of cool. I don't know about at the airport itself, but maybe if there's one downtown. We do actually have that building. I know which one you're talking about. Do you mean this one? Right there? That's a pretty cool one. Let's see. Could add some light blocks on the wall. Yeah, it's an option too. Your voice is comforting. Appreciate it. W Easter stream. Yeah. How many Tim Hortons in the whole airport? There's going to be quite a few. Oh, yeah. Matto wanted to build one. So maybe. Okay, let me think. Okay, so that looks okay. Let me take some milk. Delicious. I can only hear that in my left ear for some reason. What is happening? I don't know what's going on there. I'll let you guys do your thing. I do need this one. And this one. I don't know what this is for. What's this? Wade's hot take. Oh, okay. I guess it's raining now. Hey, Wade, what was this for? Oh, this going up and down, I think. So, yeah, I think this facade on the back is going to change because there's not actually going to be any aircraft back here yet. Maybe in the future, but yeah. Oh, and also, this corridor is going to be removed from this side of the airport since we don't actually need it. We do need it, however, on the other side. So I'm going to set my weather to clear, but you guys do your thing. Okay, let's see. I don't know why they're summoning lightning bolts. News station. I have no idea if they're all in a voice chat or not. I have no clue. I don't have Discord open. They're doing something. They're hanging out. Zen is magic. Oh, man. Uh-oh. That's not good. You're not supposed to have that in an airport. Oh, man. Hugo says, Alpine, what would you do if you found your soulmate, but they're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan? That's fine. I got a Leafs hat. Listen, I'm a Canucks fan, but, you know, I grew up a Penguins fan and a Leafs fan. Because that's two sides of the family. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see here. So, I think we're probably going to reconfigure this area. I still do want a gate here, but I actually might change it so that you come this way instead. Because this area here, I think would be very cool to have like sort of like a cool architectural feature with like tall ceilings and stuff like that. What are you guys talking about? Wonder why Alpine isn't helping us with the news. Breaking news. Airport. That is all. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. This tends to happen when we build. It just turns to chaos. Oh, man. Jay asks, will the airport have any diagonal sections? Not immediately. It is very much a pain to do. But the idea with this airport, since we have to build it so quickly, is to have like repeatable sections. So that's why we're doing it like this. But if you want to build a diagonal airport, I respect you for that because that's a lot of work. Let's see here. Okay, so let me think about the layout here. Oh, that's TNT. That will go off. That is not disabled, Mata. Just by the way. Oh, man. Yeah, you can't bring that in your suitcase either. Okay, let's see. It is enabled. Okay, let's see. 0. And, place 0. So, okay, so I'm going to adjust this layout here. I'm going to take this one. Rotate that. Yeah, this one's actually going to go like right here. Okay. And I'm going to rotate this. I know the paintings, they are gone for some reason. Is fire tick on? No, it should be off. We're about to find out, though. Let's see. Okay, so for this particular gates, this one... Okay. So you have one gate here and one gate here. This one is a Mars stand, a multi-aircraft ramp system. So you can either have two small ones or one large one. If you have two small ones, this gate goes to that one, and this one goes to that one. However, if you have a large aircraft in this middle position here, it is going to use this gate. So this one is actually already configured for a large aircraft, which is why you have those two podiums down there. So in this particular case, we technically only need one. So what I'm going to do is... Actually, what's the distance between that one? 1, 2, 3 blocks. Just trying to make it relatively consistent. 1, 2, 3. Okay, put that one there. Oops. Rotate. Okay. That looks good. So now we can take this one out. That one there. And there you go. Okay. Hello, LDY. Would you be open to suggestions for livery designs for the airlines? Yeah, potentially. We do have a handful right now. So something that we actually need to do, which will be done a little bit later once the airport's more complete. But we're going to be figuring out airlines and like passenger numbers and everything. So it's going to depend. I don't mind hearing suggestions. Feel free to leave some comments. But we are going to think about that at a later date. Livery? I don't know how to say it. I should probably know. Let's see. In order to help with the project, is experience preferred? Yes, you absolutely need experience. Usually it's like if I know you too. Like even, you know, we'll get some applications from good builders, but like I just have no idea who they are. So generally if you're like in my, you know, if you're in like the spruce tree and you're like talking to like, I kind of know you, you have a higher chance. But, you know, at the end of the day, like I want to build and our builders want to build. So I don't really want to manage a big server, you know? So, you know, if I don't get back to you about your application, it's never anything personal. Timbit Air. Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay, let's see here. So I'm actually going to block this one off. Well, Zen made it in the nick of time. So that's going to be a wall. I do need to add that one there. And actually, that's also going to be a wall there. So the hold room itself is going to be like here-ish. And then I would be open to having some like cool architectural feature, like kind of in here, sort of. So let me see what I can do. Sorry, Zen. So there's a weird glitch. See that? I don't know why that does that. But anyway. Okay. So we have the screening area here. And you get all the way through here. Your revestment area. And then you come in here and it's this like nice open space. So I would be open actually to having some like cool architectural feature, whether it's like a giant open atrium or I don't know, something cool. But essentially having some like shops here, maybe like a duty-free store, things like that. But this is going to be a hold room over here. So maybe I'm actually going to, maybe I'll put this one right there. And since this is a smaller aircraft, so we don't need as many, so I'm just going to have 2 there. Maybe a little something like that. Can we have the tree and the glass? Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah, I like that idea, Meta. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna lay out some walls here, and then maybe we can start thinking of some ideas to have a nice big atrium. Because yeah, YVR's got some pretty cool stuff. I'm not biased or anything, but you know. Okay. So let me think. So okay. So after you come through screening, as an airport authority, you want people to spend money at restaurants and at shops and okay, I don't know what's all right. That's not part of the airport experience, but I don't know. Maybe if you pay extra, you can fly around as a pig. When pigs fly, I guess. I don't know. All right. So when you, I lost my train of thought. Okay, you're an airport authority. You have your passengers coming out here. They are through your screening, through your security, and now you want them to spend a little bit of money. So out here, you're probably going to have some flight information displays telling you where each flight is departing from and which gate it goes to. So that's important. And then also like a nice like central area here, probably some art in the middle here. I'm actually just going to change all of this to this flooring just for now. And yeah, we'll come up with some architectural features here. I would be open to changing this here so it's not like a sharp corner, but even if we wanted to like kind of curve it around here maybe, that'd be kind of cool. And oh, we could definitely do that from here actually. Do a little something like that. So we'll do this. So now there's no beam down here. So this is actually cantilevered off the side of there. And now this is like just a full-on bridge. So that's all right. That works. Chaos. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. I don't know what Bob's saying in the chat. Okay, thank you, Bob. It's not Valentine's Day, but sure. Can't wait for airport spaghetti. Oh, yeah, the roads are going to be all over the place. Haven't figured that out yet, but yeah, we'll do what we need to do. Okay. So I also need to figure out these gates here. So I actually should, right now, before I get too far, stack this down. So let me think. Hey, Sebastian. Okay. So I don't know if the okay. So for the Sequoia builders, I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but I have changed this layout a little bit so that you do have two aircraft that converge into one elevator and one escalator. And then I've added some glass here so that these hold rooms can actually go up to the windows, which is going to be great. So we'll do the same thing over this way. So this is a post-gate passenger corridor in here. And you have this one that goes up. So this one is for those two gates. And then I've just added fixed because I got some work to do. But so that's for these ones here. All right. I didn't even know you could do that. A wild note. Oh, man. Let's see. Will you include VDGS at the big boy plane gates? Yes, that is the visual dock guidance system, I believe. I think that's what it stands for. But that just tells the pilot as they're coming in if they're on center line, and then where to actually put the wheel. So yeah, pretty cool. Depending on the aircraft type too, which is cool. But okay, let's see. Hey, press, how you doing? Okay, so this one's good. And okay, I don't think you can bring that through security, but that's fine. What do I know? Okay, let me take this. And okay, let me think. So I'm actually going to grab this. I'm going to clone this. Take this one. All the way down here. I got to figure out what to do down here as well, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen. And I will take up to here. There's a ghast. Is it going to explode the airport? Please don't do that. I don't know what's happening. What's up, ghast? How's it going? Okay, let's see. Let me select all of this. Okay, so it's going to be a little messy for now, but that should be okay. Okay, so I have all of that. Now let's scroll all the way down here. So I need to make this one line up with this aircraft and this one line up with that one. So if I do that, yeah, that could work. And then that gives us some room there. And then that means I could actually open this one up too, which would be nice. But this one needs to be large enough to accommodate the large aircraft instead of just the medium-sized one. And okay, let's do that. Copy air. Let's see. What do you got? Angle outwards. Oh yeah, so that one does have to be angled, which we will figure out later. Okay. I also have the do a barrel roll mod installed, which is pretty fun. I would highly recommend. But okay. So we'll something like that. And a little something like that. Bob, I don't know what you're talking about. Two output. Oh no. Oh no, no, you guys can never find me. I gotta hide. Ooh, diamonds. I don't know where they are. They're indeed hiding somewhere. Alpine, I think Bob has a crush on you. I think he does too. Bob's just hanging out. Okay. So these ones down here, this is going to be domestic right here. And then these 4 gates here, or the 2 large ones, are going to be swing gates. So I'll also have to figure that out too. Oh, that's going to make that really complicated. That's going to be annoying. Let me think. Hello. How's it going? What's going on? Just hanging out? Can I hop on here too? How do I hop on here? Whoa, look at that. I've never been on a happy gas before. It's my first time. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, while we're flying around here, I will take a look at chat. Try to check out some of your comments. Oh, Dean's saying the stream lag is insane. Is it bad? It says it's excellent on my end. Okay, let's see. Do those 737s have MCAS? I don't know what that acronym means. I'm not familiar with that. Let's see. I'm adding a cargo section to my airport. What tips do you have? So I guess the first is like space planning with cargo. So you'll need to figure out what type of aircraft you're going to have, how big your warehouse needs to be. Have like offices and things like that. You know, places for like 18-wheelers and delivery trucks to come. And it depends if you're like a freighter or an integrator. If you're an integrator, that's like FedEx, where they own their own trucks and they deliver like door to door. Versus, I don't know, like certain airlines will have like cargo segments, like Air Canada Cargo, but they won't deliver to your door. They'll contract out a third company, so that like their warehouses will be slightly different. There's also some cargo warehouses where they'll process like everything on the airport lands versus other ones like they just get it off the plane, kind of reorganize it, throw it on trucks, and then they go out to a separate distribution center that's like somewhere else outside of the airport, because I mean, airport land, it tends to be pretty expensive, especially for like industrial stuff, compared to other places that are, you know, more in the middle of nowhere. I hope that helps. Let's see. Hello from Ireland. Hello. Let's see. What are your thoughts with Axiom with building roads with the copy method? I think it's pretty good. I use Axiom quite frequently when I build roads. You can also do some cool stuff with like path tool, but sometimes it messes up on corners. But you know, if you just want to get like a rough layout and like fix it after, I think it's pretty good for that. How many passengers will this airport be able to handle, you think? Ballpark, I'm going to say like 5 million a year. But it really depends how much we stack it down that way. We're going in circles here. The load-bearing wall to my happiness. I don't know what that means. What are some good sources for planning an airport, especially international airports? www.youtube.com/@alpine1. That's a good one. Do you like math? It's important. It's helpful. I like it. What's the difference between an international terminal and a domestic one? So this is based on Canadian experience. What is happening? I don't know. Alpine Go? I don't know what's happening. Am I... Hold on. I'm answering chat. I don't know how to move. I don't know how to do stuff. How do I go up? Yeah. Pranked. Okay, back to chat. Sorry, what was the question? What's the difference between an international terminal and a domestic one? So in Canada, for domestic, you like passengers that are getting off the plane, like down here, they can be in the same area as departing passengers, at least in Canada. This changes all around the world, but I'm speaking based on Canadian airports. So domestic, passengers can arrive and depart into those common areas. For international, you have to keep them separate. So that's why we have those. I can't see here. Wait. Can you guys spin around a little bit? A little bit that way. I need to see my blue walkways. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so those ones there. So when you have international travelers that come in, they come up that escalator and then they cross the blue and then they go towards customs. So they cannot mingle with the departing passengers there. So you have to keep them separate. For international flights, depending on where in the world you are, you also have something called OSS and non-OSS. So OSS is one-stop screening. Non-OSS is not that. So if you're an international passenger coming in and you have a connection, for non-OSS, you do have to be re-screened. Same thing with your bags. It just depends on where in the world you're flying in from. So very important for that. I can't remember if you have to keep those passengers separate. I would imagine you do. I think, yeah, you definitely do. Yeah, you definitely have to keep it separate. So I don't know if we're going to include that in this airport yet, but that may be in a future update once we get kind of the preliminary airport done. But yeah, so work in progress on that. So I think that's I think that answers your question. Let's see. Will you add? So Airbuggy says, will you add VOR/DME and Pappy Lights to the airport? So VOR. DME. I'm not familiar with DME, but VOR, that's a visual, so it's like a radio navigation thing. It looks kind of like a little hat. Probably at some point. I don't know. I mean, we'll see if we can get to it, but I'm very busy flying upwards right now. So we got a lot of boats. Oh no. But I think that's a good idea. Pappy Lights, yes, I think that's a great idea as well. Pappy Lights, PAPI, those are 4 lights horizontally as you're coming into land on the runway. So it's for the pilots, so they can like visually see it as they're coming in on their approach. So 4 different lights, but they can change between white and red. If you have 4 red lights, your aircraft is too low on your approach, so you have to go up. If it is 4 whites, that means you're too high. So if you get 2 and 2, that means you are on the glide slope. All right, everybody's getting struck by lightning. Let's see here. What else we got? Bob still... Okay, thanks, Bob. Very high frequency omnidirectional radio range. Nice. Thanks, Hugo. Will you add a functional baggage system with minecarts? I think that would be very cool. To start, maybe not, but if we have time, then yeah, I think that'd be pretty great. Wow, we are really going up here. I think we stopped moving, but we're working on it. Oh, hello. I like your hat, Matta. It's a good looking hat. Yeah, pretty cool. I haven't been paying attention to this chat. Okay, we're just hanging out. Hehehe. Okay, cool. So, I mean, we've made some pretty decent progress. I got the screening done. Got some open areas down there. Oh, hello. Somebody saying my name. Bonjour. I don't know what's happening. The chaos of Sequoia. It happens. I'm driving the gas. How do I drive the gas? Could I just use WASD? Nope. Oh, I clicked shift. I thought that would mean go down. I don't know how to drive it. Okay, you drive it. You drive it. Let's see. Are you going to do a rental car parking garage? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll more than likely have that. Or will you have a separate parking facility for the different rental car companies? We could probably do a mix. I think we'll probably have like a parkade or a parking garage like adjacent to the terminal. And then we want like a multimodal hub as well with like rail, like rapid transit connecting into the city. We do have a handful of rail lines actually. There's one down there. There's a station. It's pretty cool. There's one right there. You can kind of see that. But, oh yeah, there's a train. There it is. See that right there? SkyTrain. Matta made that. Cool stuff. But, yeah, I think that's a good idea. So we'll have a parking garage. I'm not sure how we're going to organize it just yet, but we'll figure it out. Train. Yes, train. Thank you, Bob. All right. I'm not going to get myself in trouble, so I'm not going to respond to that. Are you going to extend the map? Yes. So the idea is essentially extend it as much as we need to fit the airport. So this map is 10,000 by 10,000 blocks approximately. Yes. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Okay. I gotta jump off. I gotta do another probably 15 minutes worth of work, and then I'm gonna end the stream because I got some stuff to do. Okay. I'm gonna. Whoa! What is happening here? Do a barrel roll mod. That's very fun. But yeah. So let's see here. I'm gonna take some red wool, which I tend to use for walls. There's a lot of pigs down here. Smooth landing, easy. There's so many of them. You guys are way up there. Okay. So for the next 15 minutes, I'm just gonna lay out some walls here. Yeah, because I know Matta wanted to build a Tim Hortons. Let's see, where can we put a Timmy's? I think we could probably put one right here, maybe. Hey, Matta, how big do you want the Tim Hortons to be? I don't probably smaller than this full size, I would imagine. Like, I don't know if we did something like that. And, oh, what we can actually do on the back side of this, I would actually like to have a corridor for goods delivery. So for the actual deliveries themselves, it'll probably be somewhere back in here-ish, like on the ground level. But, hey, Matta, how does this look for a Tim Hortons, this space right here? What do you think? And, oh, actually, I could, let me extend this out here. So if you want, you can have a window back here and like a little bit of seating. But this back here will be a solid wall. So this will be a delivery corridor. But if that works for you, I don't even know what that thing is. Looks good. Cool. Works for me. So this is going to be a Tim Hortons. And then a little window back here. So that'll be cool. Okay. What's the best way to connect terminals that are not connected underground? Sorry, I got to reread this. Underground. Okay, what's the best way to connect a terminal? Underground pathway tunnels or people mover system connecting it? Honestly, you could do either. I don't like. There's not really one like preferred solution. It's kind of more like how much money you have. I think people movers are generally better if you have like 3 or 4 different like terminal buildings, because they're generally pretty high capacity. Versus if you just have like a tunnel underneath with moving walkways like that, that's going to be lower capacity. But it might be better if you just have like 1 satellite terminal. Service corridor has some sweet views, yeah. I think it's probably going to be relatively small. Gonna go finally eat. Cool. See you, Beppis. I'm only going to be streaming for another 10, 15 minutes or so. So it works for me. Appreciate all your help. Everybody say thank you, Beppis. Thank you, Beppis. Okay, so this will be a little corridor back here. And, okay. So there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Oh yeah, I actually wanted to shift this inwards. Probably put offices or something up here. Okay, all of this is going to change here. This corridor will stay here, but this is not going to stay here. I do need to change this up, but that'll be a problem for another day. Are your gates going to be a straight line like this? That's from Noob394. Yes, it will. A linear pier or a linear terminal is the easiest one to make, especially because you can stack it. But in the future, when we're not maybe under like a big time constraint, I don't know what's going on here. When we're not under a big time constraint, then maybe we'll consider some other stuff. But for now, yeah, it's just going to be linear. It's more just to like illustrate the concept of how to plan a Minecraft airports. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I don't want to spend like a crazy amount of time on it. But yeah, it'll be a little something like that. So, okay. So, okay, where are the washrooms? So we have washrooms down there. That takes up a full block. So it's a little something like this. We'll probably change the configuration maybe a little bit at some point. But these were built by Eno, so thank you, Eno. I don't think Eno's watching. But make sure I get the floor. This all the way back. Rotate it 180 degrees. Third. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm also going to need like an actual way out at some point. Gotta figure out how to do that. Oh, Mata. I'm actually going to flip this. I'll show you here in a second. I gotta change this too. So this is obviously going to be on one side because this washroom has an entrance from 2 sides. So let me take this. Do that. And Matt, I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. I'm going to flip this around. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? How do I build? Okay, I'll stick this one. You know, I'm gonna reconfigure this whole thing, Meta. Because I do actually need this side here. So I'm gonna move your sign. Put that right there. Okay. So let's see. So this is actually gonna be the exit. Or no, I don't need that. No, because this is international. Never mind. I don't need... Yeah, I was thinking like the passengers are in here and they need a way out. But that's for domestic. Because international, they're all going to come up here and then through customs. Okay. All right, never mind. I can make that work. So, let's see. Let me think. Okay. So that'll be a service corridor. 1, 2. Actually, let me see how wide that other one was. I don't know. Are you guys making a hockey rink? I don't know what's going on there. Okay, how wide is this one? That one is 8. Maybe I'll do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's something like that. And Matt, I'm going to move yours back to the original position. So, okay, you're all set. There you go. Okay, so this is going to be a little corridor. I think probably I'm honestly just going to use like a little elevator or something down here. So you have deliveries and then a delivery corridor somewhere in there. Little elevator, bring it up here. And then you can distribute stuff there. So that looks good. So this could be a Tim Hortons. You got a washroom there. For this one here, so we already have a lot of food and beverage. So this one I actually want to be some sort of like store or like, they do have like, you know, when you're in the airport, you see those like massage places too. That's also a thing. So, yeah, okay. Let me think. Commercial, non-food. Okay, there you go. So Sequoia Builders, if anybody wants to claim this one is a commercial thing, not food. So basically anything you'd find in an airport. Okay, that looks good. And then also for the Sequoia Builders, back here, if you want to add a little door or something. Actually, I don't need... Yeah, okay, we'll do this. So back here, there will be like a little elevator thing here where goods will come up, and then that's how you get your deliveries instead of people having to like drag it through the terminal. So if anybody wants this one, you can feel free to have that. And then we're going to have to reconfigure this side here as well. Okay, cool. Hey, Pearl City. What's up, Pearl? What's going on? Gaming with Alex says hot dog. I agree. That's a good point. Sorry, I'm late. I was golfing. What mods do I use? I will show you. I have Axiom. Some of these are... I don't think I actually need them, but I do have Distant Horizons and Voxy installed. I use Voxy. I don't use Distant Horizons anymore, just because the performance is better and it looks better. So, Chucky Continuity. Do a barrel roll. This one's fun. Flashback is great. If you make YouTube videos, that's great. Iris. Just Zoom. So just zoom is like this one. You can zoom in like this, and it's nice and smooth. Mods menu, simple voice chat, and Sodium. That's what I use. Okay, what do you do at your job? I am an airport planner, and I only work at one airport because I work for an airport authority. Yeah, cool. Oh, that I ran out of disk space. So my recording has stopped, but hopefully the stream is still actually going. So, okay. All right, that's fun. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that I need to do? So I am going to have to configure the stuff over here. There's a pig on the roof. Hey, pig. Get. That's what you get. Yeah, okay. So I do need to configure some things over here, which I will copy and paste and figure that out later. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So we'll have to do some designing in here. I'm not sure of the exact layout yet, but as a team, over the next little while, we will figure it out. Oh yeah, we'll have a little thing here as well with the tree in the middle. I think that's a good idea. Maybe if we go a little bit smaller here, Mata. So let's see. Yeah, because there's one at YVR in the Pier D, the international sector. It's like a glass thing, and it's got a tree in the middle, and it's like open to the sky, which is pretty cool. I think that's better. Yeah, that smaller one could work. Yeah, I'm fine with that if you want to do something like that. But Matt, we will move it around a little bit. But yeah, I think this smaller circle, this is a good size if you want to get started on that. But yeah, it's kind of like a nice open atrium here. So that'd be pretty cool. I may actually open it up more. Get rid of that one. There you go. Are you going to have the small airplane as artwork? I could. We could definitely do that. I may have deleted it as soon as I recorded that video, but yeah, we could do that. Yeah. So I'm thinking for around here, we'll probably have food and beverage, retail, stuff like that, duty free. Entrance to a lounge probably. But yeah, we'll figure that out. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to save that for another day because I got some stuff to do. And how long is this stream been going? It's going a little while. 2 hours and 21 minutes? Yeah, not bad. Okay, I think that is all for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know when the next stream is going to be. I don't really like scheduling these things. It's more just like off the cuff if I want to like get some stuff done. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you later. Goodbye.